Hi guys, Yacca here. So it's another video with the Demon Hunter, and it is just I still play the same deck as I've done before, and you can see previous gameplay. I didn't play that many games with it in the past, and I still argued there that it felt really powerful, and you had some good game with it. Now I'm just shy of 50 games that I tracked. I played more, but just shy of 50 tracked games. And I would say it feels the same. It's just as the meta is right now, you have a lot of 50% decks, 50% matchups. As you can see in this row that you have here, it's kind of green all the way across except for two classes. And that is against Warrior, which is a bad matchup. But even there, I managed to go 2-4 because the Bomb Warrior is becoming a little more prevalent as it is right now. And there you actually do have some game against Bomb Warrior. But it depends. If they draw Risky Skipper into Armorsmith, you don't really stand that much of a chance. And also Rogue, they simply have so much tempo, it is somewhat difficult for you to deal with. But we are just one match in between, so I have 5 wins, 6 losses. So it's kind of a 50-50, a little bit unfavored in the way that I see it, and it's also how it feels. Also because your opponent can do like a big Edwin turn on turn 2, and then you can't deal with that as an aggressive deck. And against Shaman, you have to push for it. It's in the green here, but I would say that as a Rogue feels like a 50-50 matchup, it's still the same with the Shaman. Against Shamans, you really have to focus on getting the board clear while you still have some threats developed on your side. And through that you can, and then knowing when to, let's say, now I push. And also, again, it depends on how ridiculous the develops are or the evolves from a Shaman is. But you do have game against them. It's not an auto lose. What is auto lose is for Priest. I haven't lost a single game against Priest. I've just been running over them. It's been very one-sided. And the rest is kind of... I haven't played against that many Warlocks. If they can control you... control the board, then of course you lose, and that's kind of where can you edge out an early win, and if you cannot, then the Warlock can actually take you to where they have answers for more or less everything. But other than that, it still feels really powerful. 59% is a little bit lower. It is expected when you get a little bit more runs under the belt, and I would say that the gameplay that I'm about to show you also shows how you, for instance, you fare against Paladin, and that's actually quite interesting because it's kind of the same game plan when you're against the Paladin as when you're against the Shaman, that you need to keep the board clear in order for you to actually edge out a win. So I stand true to the argument, and I still haven't decided actually on what is better. Let me just find it. The two weapons that I'm running. I'm actually more or less decided on that I want to run one of each. And that is either the Felsteel Executioner or the Dreadlord's Bite. I think it's great to have both, actually. Not two copies of each, but one of each, because they do something different. Felsteel Executioner is consistent damage over a long period of time and high amounts of damage. And you do have some activators also if you get it discounted out of the Skull of Gul'dan. And Dreadlord's Bite is a great top deck that many times allows you to do a little bit of board control also against Shamans, actually, if they have some weak stats on the opposing side, and then pushing a little bit of face with it as well. So I think actually running one of each seems to work for me at least. If you want to go try it out, it's not the highest legend rank I'm in, but in legend where I am at the moment, it seems to work. And let's have a look at the gameplay. Okay, good and early stuff. It's the Paladin.
I will fight with honor.
I am determined.
Could work. It depends on how much stuff he's going to present. A full mulligan. It's a good sign.
I cannot wait to read this.
So if my opponent gets Hand of a Doll, can I play around it?
Not enough time.
I don't think I can. What can I drop? Like these two, yeah? Because this is 4 damage out there. And then I can battle Fiend and Hero Power if he has the Hand of a Doll. I'm playing around Hand of a Doll at this point in time.
Reporting for duty.
Okay. Still the same game plan. Just gonna drop the Battle Fiend and do the trades. Getting him off the board. Then I can Bone Chewer, Hero Power, or something like that on the next turn. For instance, if that's going to be like a Goody 2 Shields. I'm not sure that's even better, but I do have a clean answer for it. And have some threat development with the Battle Fiend. Can still stepper. Okay. Ooh, that was kind of important. Then I can like 2, 3, 4, 5. One more point of damage. Maybe I should develop. Oh, let's do this. Twin slice, then we're there. So how do we do this? Like 3, 4, 5. And then I get beaming on that one. Yeah.
Hey, I got you, friend.
This plays around Consecration. A little bit at least. No, it doesn't. I'm completely crazy. Plays into Consecration. I should have put it on that one. Oh, man. It looks like it's not the pure Paladin build, and they're not usually running Consecration.
I hope you like my
Okay, no Consecration. Then 11 points of damage, that's probably just face. Is there a spell? Okay. Let's do this. See what we get. A twin slice, perfect. Then we go like this.
It's going to be okay.
And get rid of that one. He needs to get rid of those 4 points of damage. That's rather significant. I wouldn't like just to give it to him for free. And now he used both his pen flingers. With the stealth stipper, Stilt Stepper is a good way through it. Can also go like so. How many points of damage is that? Like 1, 2, 6, 7, 8. It's pretty close. It is pretty close.
I know that.
But let's do this instead. Do a setup turn. Still kind of threatening lethal here. Like it's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Not really, but close. Oh, it's just 8.
Reporting for duty.
I do draw Cane as well, so let's do this. Oh. Three, 4, 5, 6. Isn't it just lethal? 3, 4, 5, 6, 10. That's just lethal. Woohoo! Sitting here counting. Greetings to you two. We got there. Still so powerful. Okay, so if you want to try the deck out, there's a deck code in the description. It's still really powerful, even though it got hit from all the nerfs. And I do have a bit of a greater sample size this time around.